You guys are in the jungles of Chult, heading down a clue as to the origin of this death curse at the prompting of an old adventurer that you met in Part 9 Zaru. Your guides, Flask of Wine and River Mist, were helping you reach this Imbala, where a old hag had taken up residence and had the secrets to life and death, supposedly. You guys arrived there, and were struck by the view that top this very high, nice plateau, able to see off to the southeast this floating rock a fair distance away into the jungle, to the west the top of a ziggurat. And in the center of this plateau, the only structure still standing was this old decrepit hut and a small scraggly garden next to it. And there you met Nanny Poo Poo. And you guys, made friends with her, stayed the night, only to find out that overnight some foul play had happened, and River Mist is no more. So you guys made your plans, settled in for another night in the hut, and caught her in the act, assaulting Flask of Wine. A fight ensued. She disappeared and fled, but not before awakening a construct of hers from that garden, a flesh golem, which proceeded to fight you, you defeating it. And now that is where we stand, an hour into your long rest at night. The flesh golem is no more. There is no sign of Nanny Poo Poo. What would you guys like to do?
Can I just ask River Mist how they're doing, and see if they want to try?
You can talk to the skull all you like. However, it is
sorry,
unlikely to respond.
Can I ask Flask of Wine how they're doing, and see if they want to try to find Nanny Poo Poo, or if we should just finish our long rest and move on from here?
He looks around a bit, but sighs and says that he can't find any trace of her. And so, there's likely nothing he can do to help you track her down. If you can find her, by all means, he will help you kill the bitch. But he really doesn't see any way he can be of much use here.
What do you guys think then? Should we just continue our long rest?
Yeah, just rest.
Long rest. Keep our watch order.
Okay. Whatever
I
that
can
is.
join the last watch if anyone needs it.
You don't need to join the watch. We have enough people that people don't actually have to be on watch. I'm scrolling up and getting it under.
And you guys don't have to be on watch because I'm.
Hey.
No, I mean, you don't actually have watch capabilities for free. Like, you can't move, you can't do anything. You're just aware of wherever you're looking. Somebody on watch isn't just looking at one spot.
Hey, Under.
Oh,
What's up?
I believe I was on first watch and I was still awake, correct?
I think Ruffles had said he was going to grab the watch order. I don't recall who's on first watch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
before I
We're in
finish
the
my
middle of first watch.
yeah, so before I finish that, can I cast Divine Sense? Just throwing out a hope and a prayer.
Sure. Can you remind me what the range of divine senses?
That was 60 feet.
60 unobstructed.
If it's not behind total cover. So we're in a tent. So can I just step outside and?
Yeah, you can step outside the hut and use divine sense. It does not detect anything within range.
Okay. Well, it was worth an attempt there. So I'll go back inside with my head hang low, and I'll walk up to our friend and tap him on the shoulder and says, "I promise you, we'll get revenge." And then I lay back down for the next watch.
You go. Thanks for grabbing me one.
Okay. But as the hours tick by, your watches cycle through. Nothing untoward happens to you, nor anything of interest during your watches. You guys have completed a successful long rest as morning comes and the sun rises.
What is next for us then?
Well, did get some information from her. Whether it's accurate or not, don't know. But
I seem to think that it was pretty accurate. It seemed like she was telling the truth. But I don't know why she would lie about it.
so yeah, we can act on that information.
Yeah,
So-
I say let's do it.
So who actually took notes?
God damn it. It was us going to that like statue thing, right? Or is that a different side quest?
Which statue thing?
It was the one that, or was that the one that Vinny wanted to go to for some reason?
I wasn't here.
Nanny Poo Poo gave us
A while ago.
amnesia.
Pretty much all of last session was dealing with the combat with the old lady.
Yeah, and I wasn't here for the session before that.
Neither was I.
Amnesia.
Come on, guys. You gotta take notes. Can't rely on me to do everything.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, idiots.
Whoa.
That was aggressive. I'm sorry.
What should we just? I guess should we just
those
continue?
notes didn't save.
Wait, also, I wasn't here, so I don't know what we were doing because my character was revived, so
Should we just do our original mission then and keep moving?
I think he's asking what our original mission was.
The death curse, I thought.
Yes.
That was her. We were trying to find her. What did she say about it?
Oh, she was the death curse?
I don't know.
No,
I'm guessing.
She was our source of information for the death curse. We got
That's
some
what I meant.
information from her.
That's what I'm
There were
saying.
6 people here the session that we got that information.
I was not.
I was not. I was not here 2 sessions ago.
I would like to apologize.
As you should.
I told
was
you guys at the
here.
start of this campaign that I am not taking notes.
I was here,
Intentionally.
but notes didn't.
Well,
Well, let's just go after the dragon then.
That's a bunch of distance in the other direction.
Mm.
Okay,
Jeez.
fine, guys. We're looking for an ancient city that nobody knows exactly where it is. It is in the southern half of Chult. Remember the
I
map?
remember.
I wasn't here
Yeah.
for this, so I don't remember. Way to go, App.
Yes.
Way to go, Savannah.
I remember now.
That's the only hint I'm giving you guys. I have notes, but you guys should not have to lean on a single person to keep track of all of this information. This is a group effort.
All right, Professor, we get it. Let's just continue on the campaign.
I'm just amused
Hey.
at the fact there is 6 people
Hey,
here, and
I'm gonna start taking notes. Can you just send me what you have for this?
my notes are all in my head.
Oh
I would have
goddamn!
to
I
write them
wasn't
down.
here. I can't help. I wasn't here for that information gathering.
You can watch previous sessions on YouTube. He does upload them to YouTube.
Oh my god, I'm doing that right now.
Well, this has been
Um,
fun so far.
Okay, yeah. So basically, right now, our objective is to find this ancient city. That is where we think the source of the curse is.
Hmm.
And it's still south from where we are.
Yes, very south. We're pretty sure that this ancient city, based on, I believe it was between my knowledge and Bob's knowledge, right, Under? My knowledge of the myths and lore of Chult and Bob's ancient knowledge, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
I
It
don't
is
write
somewhere
notes
to the
down.
south.
Yeah, it is southish.
Yeah, we're still in the northern part of Chult, aren't we?
Oh yeah, we're very north.
It's somewhere in here.
Oh, did I upload that picture? I did.
Like if you recall, Syndra gave you guys a map. This was a zoomed in screenshot of it. I did post the whole map when she gave it to you. You guys are at Ambala. Like that is what the guides told you this is called. That's what Nanny Poo Poo called it.
Guys, how do I zoom in? Oh, okay. There we go. We're at.
You can click on it, right click, and click Open Original, and it'll open in a web browser. And you can zoom in.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Mimbala.
Oh, for the black dot. Okay, that makes sense.
So we just need to look for the peaks of flame and head that direction.
Yeah, it's just classic Mordor mission. Let's do it.
There's
well-
the Peaks of Flame.
Yeah, we're right there. Well, what do you guys think? Should we just head toward what's Ataz Kahakla?
Well, we have canoes, so we could use the waterways. That might get us there
Ataz-
faster.
Yiklawazi.
Our canoes are a bit of a walk away in the other direction. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Oh,
we had
yeah.
to leave our canoes. I mean, this is
Do
a
we wanna
big
go
map.
retrieve our canoes? What's the hex size again? Under
10 miles.
10 miles? Okay.
Aren't the
So days
canoes like,
travel, right?
like 4 days travel away from us? Didn't we
One-
walk for like 4 days?
I don't remember how far we walked for actually.
Where we're at Camp Righteous, right?
Camp Righteous is where we had the statue and we fought the
Yes.
couple of people
That
coming
was
in, party
man with
joining
the crocodile. Or no, that was yeah. Man with
Crocodile
crocodile.
Man statue.
So
Yep.
no. So a fast-paced day is 30 miles a day. A normal pace is 24 miles a day. A slow-paced day is 18 miles a day.
Through thick jungle, it takes you a day to go 10 miles.
This is
Dang.
uncut pathing.
Can I just do a history check or something to see what I know about Ataz Kahakla?
You don't need to make a check. Flask of Wine can tell you about that. Ataz Kahakla, also known as the Gorge of Death, is a deep valley with cliff walls varying from 50 to 200 feet high, lined with row upon row of coral. And mixed in with the corals are intact skeletons of plesiosaurs, giant sharks, and other sea creatures. It is rather striking, though somewhat dangerous.
Well, that sounds
Well, that-
pleasant.
I mean, that would only take us a couple of days to get there, and that would kind of get us in the right direction.
Would the Jacarra Bays hypothetically have like a port?
No.
No, Shikaku Bay would be the nearest port to the south. That square.
Because
That's a city.
We could
The
hitch.
cities are
we
marked.
could- We could hitch a ride.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, where are we
Yes,
gonna hitch a ride from?
I know. Never mind.
Well,
we
should we go
would
in the-
have to go very far
You're
south to
thinking
hitch a
Too
ride.
bad.
I mean, it would take a lot longer, but should we go in the other direction towards the city Kursabal? Because that's a city. There might be information there.
No,
It doesn't look like it's our city circles.
I'm assuming they're the
Sounds
black
fair.
dots. Yeah.
So
Squares. I'm assuming the black dot is a smaller settlement.
a black round dot is a settlement. A black square is a ruin. A white
Oh, okay.
square is a fort. And a black and white dot is a fortified city, like Port 9 Zaru.
I don't even see anything white. Do my eyes, are they that
Yeah,
bad? Or
Camp
Big
Vengeance.
jungle. No, it's just a big jungle area. It's very wild out here.
So Camp Vengeance
okay.
is a fort. Mbala is a ruin.
okay.
Kursabel is a settlement. Port 9 Zaru is a city.
I want to ask our guide about the evil laughing cave to our right.
The evil laughing cave to your right.
The muhahaha. Get it? Never mind. It's
Ataz,
You're
Muhaha.
muhahaha.
You're dumb. All right. Anyways, let's head south to the peaks of flame.
Wait, I kind of want to know about this thing.
About. Oh, you weren't. You're talking about. I see. Yep.
Yes, Ataz.
So Ataz Mahaha is also known as the Laughing Gorge, and is a gaping chasm crossed by an ancient stone span known as the Monkey Bridge.
Oh fuck! Now I really want to see the monkey bridge.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
But is there any? Do you think there would be any information there to help us at all? The only reason I feel like Kur Sabal might be helpful is that there's other like people there.
Adventures.
It looks like there's a river directly going south from Ataz. Muhaha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. What is
Right.
it? What is it? What's the consensus?
So that
Where
river is
you
part of like a big valley, and Ataz Mahaha is a bridge across that, so you don't have to try to go south and around the river where it stops being a giant gorge.
And we could go up to Port Castle pretty easily, or Mesro, and stock up on supplies and stuff.
Okay, so are we thinking Ataz Muhaha?
Well,
I'm
we're
cool with that.
thinking Port Castle Guitar or Guar.
You're talking about
Castigliar.
Port
It sounds like
Castigliar?
it's-
Castigliar. Can
Yeah,
barely
I'm only
read.
looking at the small one. I'm not blowing it up. Yeah, it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess the general consensus is head east.
Go to the port first. Port Testicular.
Casticular.
Are we you want to go north first, or do we want to go to the monkey
Um,
bridge?
We've already been north, straight east.
The bridge is probably going to be hostile across, so I would say go to the port. I mean, we'll probably encounter stuff on the way,
Yeah.
but I think we should go back. So north, grab our canoes, and then go east.
Okay, that's cool with me. Yeah.
We can use the canoes where we can use them to save time. Because remember, there's all the gray tiles or the white tiles we're gonna cross.
Or like 10
we don't
miles
know-
per.
Yeah, we don't know what's there. There could be rivers we can use.
Okay, so back to the canoes.
Okay, so I have an understanding of what you guys are doing. So you guys are going back to get your canoes near the
Mhm.
River Sachenstar. And then you plan to carry your canoes overland northeast directly to Port Castigliar?
Roughly, yeah. Like east and then north. Like we'll go around river. What is that?
Teriyaki.
Yeah, teriyaki.
It actually is
Does that
teriyaki.
really say teriyaki? So
It's actually teriyaki, but yeah.
We're gonna call it teriyaki.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll
like-
go around that basin at the south of the Teriyaki River, and then head up towards Port Castlegear, restock, rekit, sell some of our stuff off, and see if our guide wants to stay with
Oh.
us. We won't bring that up until later, but for now, we'll go north, get our canoes, and then west.
Why did I think we're supposed to go to Mbala?
We're at Mbella.
Oh.
That's where
Okay.
we are currently. We are
the
currently
guide-
on the plateau known as Mbella.
Are the guides
The
half
robot's a
price
little
now?
slow.
Nope.
Ouch. That's
Wait,
hard.
what'd you say?
He said, "Are the guides half price now?"
Jesus.
That's a good way just to have your guide walk off in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Just leave you guys all in the dense jungle and be like, yeah, figure it out yourselves. Bye.
Okay. All right. So we will relay this information to Flask. I think that's the one that's alive.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We'll relay
Yes,
this
River
information
got
to Flask. Yeah.
stabbed.
Yeah, we'll head back to our canoes, and then we're gonna head north to the city, restock, get a little R&R, and then we'll start heading south and exploring and seeing if we can find these runes. Any recommended paths to take that you're familiar with, or routes, or areas to avoid, etc.
He looks at you and says, not in particular. I'm more familiar with the west side, Sashin Star and the western areas,
Okay.
than I am the eastern jungle.
All right.
What I do know about the eastern jungle is that it is somewhat dangerous. While western jungle people tend to get lost, eastern jungle people tend not to come back.
This was the safe area of the jungle?
Yes.
Jesus, okay. I'm still game, I guess. What do you get? Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah. A lot of XP, baby.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
Do I need to make a survival check or something to update the map, or no? Never mind, because we just slept in the same place we already were.
Yep. No changes to the map. We have not. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess from the plateau, the elevation, he could probably chart some of the local area roughly with landmarks. If he wanted to do that, go to each edge of the plateau and kind of map out the surrounding couple of tiles.
I mean, yeah, if there's anything to update, I'd love to do that. But
Okay. So go. So you can do that. Let's call it. There's gonna be 4 checks, one each for the cardinal directions you're looking.
okay.
So just tell me which cardinal direction, and then make your perception check.
I'm just gonna roll 4, and it's gonna be north, south, east, west. I'll freaking take it, dude. And then that's the order.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so easy ways. All right, so all around Mbala is jungle. To the southeast, about 20 miles away, the jungle gives way to the Aldani Basin, which is a big swampy area. And to the southeast, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's about 100 miles to the southeast of Mbala, to that floating rock you guys saw above jungle on the other side of the Aldani Basin.
Is the basin? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Ask your questions.
I was just gonna ask if the basin is like a dangerous area, or if it's like.
It's a swamp,
Okay.
so somewhat. Little easier to navigate because it's not dense jungle, but it's still a swamp.
Years.
But that's to the southeast. Due south, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 120 miles due south. Poking out through the tops of the jungle. It's the very edge of what you can see. You see what appears to be the mast of a ship, like a couple of masts for like a sailing ship, poking out through the top of the jungle canopy. but it's jungle all the way straight south.
Can I ask Flask of Wine if he knows anything about that ship?
He doesn't know if that ship is the ship he's heard stories about.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, she's describing just a mast of a ship in the middle of a jungle.
Yes, like poking out of through the canopy. That's how she can see it.
Huh. Fun.
And Flask of Wine tells you that there was some talk at an inn, and he kind of doesn't know how truthful it is, about a flying ship that crashed somewhere in the jungle.
Shit.
He tries to says, this could just be. This could be that flying ship. It could be just some weird branches sticking up. He's really unsure as to the validity of that.
Yo, flying ship would be a sick way to travel around this motherfucker.
A blimp?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, being in D&D, it is more like akin to Treasure
Peter Pan
Planet
ship.
flying ships, like Treasure Planet flying ships, like it has sails and uses magic.
Love
Yeah,
it.
flying ship is like, think like the Flying Dutchman or something.
Mhm.
Those old stories.
Boys.
Do I see anything
and
to the
ladies.
east?
Say again?
No, we're not getting the flying ship. We're not.
Do I see anything to the east?
Due east. Jungle, really?
Okay. I'll just relay all this information. I'll tell them we can go east if you guys want to, but there's nothing for a while. The ship could be worth checking out. Not to take as a ship. There's probably no way we could use it, but there might be stuff on the ship we could salvage. But if we still want to stick to the plan and go back to get the boats and head east to
Yeah, we're sticking to the.
And
plan.
then to the west, which is
Ooh.
it's jungle as far as you can see, right up into the Mistcliff Mountains. But about 60 miles to the west, due west, you can see the top of a ziggurat sticking out of the jungle.
So we know something about that. I remember some conversation about a ziggurat.
I don't think I was here for that. I don't remember hearing anything about a ziggurat. I'll be honest, I'm not even sure what a ziggurat is.
It's a pyramid in like the style of
Mayan
Mayan pyramids.
Ooh, how far away did you say that was?
60 miles. 60.
That's
Could
to
be
the
worth
east.
checking out. No, it's to the west.
Wait, we're looking for a mysterious city that's disappeared, right?
Yeah, it is south of us. This is not.
Yes, so I'm fully aware of that, but I'm just saying, wouldn't there be substantial evidence or clues to where exactly that would be from another ancient civilization?
I think this was a good way to get our bearings, but I think we should stick with the original plan.
Okay, sounds good.
So I think we're headed back to get the canoes.
But we have new little objective flags on our mini map.
Yeah.
New loot caches discovered.
Yeah, I hope one of you had the map I gave you open and were marking down where that stuff was.
How do I had it open the whole time. How do I mark stuff?
Draw on it.
Open it in like a drawing program. Paint.
I can't. I don't know how to do any of that. But I was watching it, I was looking the whole time.
Wait, seriously?
No fucking. This is my first computer. I've had a laptop my entire life. I've never had a PC before. I have no idea how to do anything.
Well, inherently, it's the exact same thing you do on a laptop. It just your keyboard's not attached to the computer. That's the only difference.
Okay. Anyway, but we're going back to the canoes.
Did you guys at least write them down?
I'm trying to. We're going back to the canoes. I'm gonna figure out how to mark stuff on the map, and I'm gonna mark everything on the.
Just
Dylan's home.
remind you, those hexes are 10-mile hexes. There's a reason I gave you the distances in nice round tens of miles.
Yeah.
Further, if you're having problems with your computer, just print off the map I gave you and mark it with a pen.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Dylan, help me out. I'm marking stuff on the map now, but we're going back to get Canute.
Okay.
This is the drawing that I have with the boundary that we figured for the city that we're looking for, based on Bob's and my knowledge. See, I can mark this map up if you guys want.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, you're not taking notes.
I'm marking everything over here. You said the boat was 120 miles south?
No, the boat is about 40 miles east of you. That's where you guys left it.
Shit. Oh.
No, it's about the
No,
map.
the big
Flying ship.
boat. Flying ship
Oh, the flying boat is 120 miles to the south.
to the south. Okay.
Just about due south.
Don't forget the swamp.
Okay, to the canoes.
All right. You guys spend 4 days traveling to the east through thick jungle. As the jungle thins out, you find where you stash the canoes up some trees, other than some small frogs and some vines and such that had grown around it. The canoes appear to be unmolested. And you know that the river, which is right at the edge of this edge of the jungle, is at the edge of this swampy area that you know is the Aldani Basin. The river Sashin Star basically originates here and flows north up to Port Nyanzaru.
Is the plan to go from Port Nyanzaru to?
No. We're gonna go cross country.
Okay, cool.
And so you're going for that lower. So just so I am clear about where you're intending to go, you are going to the source of the river Tiriki, right at the southern edge of that gorge.
Yeah.
Going around that and then going up to Port Castle, that one.
Castigliar.
Tigger.
Casterly
Yeah.
Rock, yeah.
Okay.
Would that put us in the swamp, like towards the swamp?
It's going to be about 2 days of traveling east through the edge of the swamp. You're not going through it like across the middle of it. It's more just, you have to cut through the northern end of it. And then you're going to be in jungle again.
Gotcha.
How close would this bring us to that ziggurat?
Opposite
We're going
direction.
west.
No, you're going east. The ziggurat's to
Oh
the
shit,
west.
that's right. Yep. You're right.
The only thing of note that's in this general direction would be if you were to head southeast instead of east, you'd be generally heading towards that floating rock ball to the southwest across the Aldani Basin.
How far was that from Mbala?
It's about
we don't
100
figure
miles to the southeast of Mbala.
Oh, okay. So a bit of a hike out of the way.
Yeah, it'd be you'd be traveling half again the distance south.
All right, good to know.
Yeah, sorry for the delays in between my narrations. It's because as you're traveling over around, I'm rolling for random encounters, and so that
That's
depends
okay.
on where you are.
You know, if it's easier, you just don't roll them. That'd be fine. We'll just, that's fine.
I couldn't do that.
I want to hear you rolling though. Hold your microphone up to the dice when you roll.
Honestly, I'm using a dice roller to speed it up because it can roll faster than I can. Because otherwise, it would be you'd hear nothing but you'd be hearing nothing but this, just all the time. And in the time that I've rolled those 3 dice, I could have rolled 6 times with the dice bot. Literally, is twice as fast. But yeah, you cross the top of the swamp carrying your stuff. 2 days through the jungle without incident. So far. Your guide is still a guide and is able to help you.
Now I know why it's called Heart of the Jungle. I just did the distance on the map. There's about as center as you can get on that map.
And so, as you're cutting through the jungle, heading east, it's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's been 13 days since you've left Mbala. You're basically at the southern tip of that gorge.
Okay. Could our map maker keep me updating the mappy for those 13 days?
Yes, that's why I've been telling you it's jungle here, or it's not jungle.
Okay.
And stuff like that. Like that's why I've been telling you the terrain, so you can keep note of it. And as you're, passing through this area, you do notice that the game trails change in this area.
A little bigger, a little wider.
Smaller, actually.
Oh, thank God.
You see trails that appear to be made up of grung footprints.
Are we about to get a picture of a grung?
Would you like one?
I would love a picture of a grung.
It's a frog.
That was Pie's first character.
Mm-hmm.
Little frog dude.
Oh no, I'm so sad now.
Hi.
We ate him.
Hey, he
We
tasted
did
good.
eat. We
He
did
did taste good.
eat a grung.
What?
Yeah, we ate grung.
We ate you, grung.
What?
I figured that's why
We
you
ate
picked
your-
a robot, so we couldn't eat you the next time you died.
Yeah, we can still sell off the parts.
Do we know if grung are like friendly? They look friendly. Except for the
Yes,
one on the
the
left.
bow, the whip, and the staff look very friendly.
You know that they're sentient. They're people. So some are friendly, some aren't.
Okay. I'm flying this whole time, by the way. Just making that point out.
Are you flying above the canopy or through the trees?
Definitely above the canopy. I know it's a little more dangerous, but
Okay. So what's interesting is that so you guys are heading from the west to the east. These trails are all heading north south.
Okay.
So we keep crossing them as we're going.
Yeah, you cross a couple in like this day of travel through this forest or jungle, not forest.
We've been traveling for 17 days since we left Umbala? Or
13
total, including 4 for traveling to the canoes.
total. Since you left Umbala, it's been 13 days.
Could we forage a little bit for those 13 days? Like everybody that wants to do hunting and stuff?
You can have someone make 3 survival checks, and we'll use that to determine food success at foraging.
Alright, whoever's the
I've got
best survivor.
I've got a pretty good survival.
Yeah,
Plus
pretty good
3.
survival.
Plus
I
3, what do you have?
as
Herb?
well have a +3.
Okay, so either one of them could, or they could together if they wanted to do, if that's alright under.
I can.
I just want 3 checks. I don't care who does
Go
it.
ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
Go
with
ahead, Herb.
advantage, I'm saying.
No.
One. No? Okay. 3 separate checks either way. Both. Either one of you guys can roll it then. So Herb.
Go ahead, Herbie.
So bang RR 3d20
3 space.
3 space 3 plus 3. Yaddle.
Plus your mod.
Ah.
Yep.
Good job.
Yeah, you're not all that successful as you guys are marching through the jungle here. Most of the like you find herbs and the like, and it does help somewhat. But for the most part, this is trees and like bushes and grass and muck. But you do have some success. So, like in these 13 days, you've only had to each person would only have to consume the equivalent of like 9 rations due to somewhat successful foraging.
Okay.
I'm down to 1. Oh wait, no, that
As
was
am
torches.
I.
Never mind, that was torches.
You cannot
Well, I have-
usually survive by eating torches.
What about tieflings? Can tieflings?
Oh wait, I'm
survive?
sorry. Someone. I gave.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I have a total.
Yeah.
Total. Okay, cool.
9
Yeah,
rations for 13 days is a lot.
Yeah.
We're probably not looking good.
We're not looking good. I actually have to do the math real quick because we have.
Didn't we cook all that alligator? We had like
That's
3
including what I
alligators.
have.
Yeah.
That's including what I have counted up.
We've been kind of munching on all that shit. So
So we have 4 rations left right now.
yeah,
What?
For 8 people?
8 people times 13 days. But we only used 9. So 8 times 9 is 72. We had 76.
Are you including me in the ration?
I am including you in the rations actually, so that does help a little.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah. Robot
Yeah.
need no food.
Robot eat food.
Yeah, fortunately, with your 2 rain catchers and the pretty constant rain, though it varies from none to heavy rain at times, you don't really have to worry too much about water.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too concerned because we have a lot of water vessels too. Like we have a lot of extra water vessels because of all the dead characters. So we have 14 water skins, so we can stock up on water pretty damn well. But yeah, so right now we are sitting on 13 rations, 13 days of rations.
How far?
Total.
How far are we? I'm trying to find this on the map.
So you see the river Tariki,
Yeah,
the southern start of it.
kind of. It looks like a mountain or a big rock or something.
Yeah, that's actually a gorge. It's a valley.
Okay.
You're just to like the gray hex immediately south of that.
Okay.
That's where you guys are currently. It is jungle. You've been traveling through this part of the jungle for a while. 13 days total since Imbala.
Okay. Should we take a day, sacrifice a day of travel to spend like an entire day hunting, where like
Hunting.
everybody is like hunting and like, gathering food?
Yeah, as a
Yeah.
group we can do game pushes and stuff.
Yeah,
Right
let's
there
do that.
under.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we will spend a day because we can only travel for one more day. Otherwise, we will be completely out of food. So yeah, we'll spend a day learning the land and getting as much game and stuff and building traps and stuff. And so these game trails, you said they're smaller, but are they more frequent or are they less? The north-south game trails.
They're grung trails.
They're not game trails. They are just trails, like people
Okay.
going to and from. Since you
Oh,
know that
like
there
on
is
the
a
paths.
river source to the north, you know it occurs to you that might be where they're going. To the north,
Why
at
don't-
least. To the
why don't
south,
we
you
head-
don't know.
Why don't we head south? Because I bet you there's a grung village. We could probably barter some stuff and get some food from them.
Yes, poisonous frog people that probably eat insects.
Better than the food we got.
Well, that's why we're taking a day to
We
hunt.
don't. We're gonna take a day to hunt because we don't know how many days travel that's going to be for us.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously
That's
these paths will speed us
fair.
up a little bit,
All right.
but
I'm sorry.
we only have a
I-
day's worth of food.
I tried to think. I need to stop doing that.
No, you're fine. It's a reasonable point, but
I agree, though. You should stop thinking. Do we need to make checks for or like survival checks under?
Yes. So here you can use help to get advantage, but I do need a survival check for locating actual huntable game.
All right,
Can I-
redemption time, Herv.
Can I get advantage flying above the canopy looking for things?
No. If
we
anything,
already
you
have
would have
advantage.
disadvantage. You're trying to look through a canopy to spot game on the
That's
ground.
true. I'm sorry.
Here you go thinking again, Bob.
Look into the crowd of people during the rainy day with all the umbrellas and tell me if you can see anybody.
All right, Herv, redemption time. You got advantage.
Single roll with advantage.
That's what I'm talking. Wait.
He doesn't even really need to roll.
Yeah.
Just roll a d20 plus 3.
Well, I mean, he can get a 20. Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay,
No, that's fine.
You keep the 19.
You sure you want to use the 19? All right. So, yeah, you guys are looking around and you find some game trails, some small hooved animals. Looks to be some type of swine. And who is taking point on the hunting? Because they're gonna have to make some stealth checks for stalking.
I can do stealth.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm a wizard with +7 to stealth because reasons.
Okay.
Because shenanigans.
Yes, it's my rogue wizard that actually doesn't have much rogue stuff anymore, other than the fact that I have a +7 stealth. That's about the only roguey thing I have left, and I can use thieves tools. That's it. All right, stalking. Yeah, it's okay.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are making your hunting party through here, being led stealthily along this game trail, an actual game trail by Gary. And Gary, you as you're going along, you hear the sound of what sounds like some type of swine, pig, boar, something like that, rooting around maybe 20 feet ahead of you. You don't see
Just a
it,
single?
but it sounds like one, yes, but still, a male swine is several 100 pounds of meat.
I'm gonna need
yeah.
someone to give me a pig call.
I can make a re.
Let's hear it.
No, I'm good. All right.
Nailed it.
So can I kind of guess how far ahead of me it is?
It's about 20 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
Which are all
Alright,
passive
well-
perceptions? I just need to know who the highest one is.
I'm not the highest.
Just post them in chat, guys. It's faster than everybody trying to talk over everybody. Makes sense. The robot has the highest passive perception.
Yeah, all right. So, oh, and what's Adeline's?
My,
No, they
11. I
posted
put it in there.
Oh, sorry, I meant Athusa, because he just claimed he was the highest. But
Yeah,
he didn't actually post what it is, so I'm going to assume it's a
Oh.
0.
What is
God
it?
damn it, Jake.
What's your
What is that?
passive perception?
9.
Got it. Okay. So,
Oh, he was saying he's the worst.
Gary, Herv, and Bob.
I was literally saying I was the highest.
So, you guys also hear this, animal rooting around. But you also notice that you're not the only ones stalking it. In that maybe 50 feet ahead, you can make out through some of the bushes a couple of like lizard-like heads that appear to also be stalking it. You see a couple of these guys. They don't seem to have noticed you, though.
Oh, that's
fuck.
sick.
They're like little
Fucking
velociraptors.
Velociraptor.
I say we wait for them to try killing the pig, and then we kill them, and we have twice the meat.
True.
Yep.
Good call.
Great call.
Can I ready a shatter?
No, you can't ready spells.
Does that have a verbal component? Because that will require you to basically give away your position.
I'm checking. Yes, never mind.
So, as you guys are kind of sitting there waiting, the dinosaurs let out that Jurassic Park squeal as they jut forward towards the boar. The boar freaks out and makes an oinking sound as it runs right towards you guys.
Well, let the party begin.
And as it runs past you guys, like into your party, the dinosaurs are at that point turning towards you. There are 5 of them. You guys should roll initiative.
Bro, I'm
Dude,
so
This is my
sick of
third
this.
nat 1 in literally 20 minutes. What the
Actually,
fuck?
I'm sorry. I lied under. I don't have a. I thought I had a +3. I only have a +2, so I actually got a 5.
Dude, this is my third nat 1 in 20 minutes. What the fuck is going on?
I'll just get them all the way now, and when we actually have to use dice rolls, we just won't let you roll.
I better have fucking 4 nat 20s at the end of the session. Like, what the?
That is not how that works.
Yeah, you get rid of all the bad rolls, and then you get all the decent rolls.
No, you get rid of your low average outlier, so you'll have a high average mean. You won't actually just automatically roll the best roll. You're just going to be rolling higher than average if the laws of average applied.
Yay.
So you'll be rolling 12s instead of 10s for your average. Oh, goody! Looks like Oh no, Vinny can go first. That's.
Okay.
All right, Vinny. So you're flying up above the canopy, kind of keep pace with people. You hear the squeal of the boar, the calls of the dinosaurs. What do you do?
Can I gauge where those dinosaurs are at all?
Roughly, yes. Like you have a general idea of what they are, but you can't see through the canopy. It is opaque.
Can
You'd have to dive
I
down through it.
cast a shatter in the center of where I think those dinosaurs are?
Yes, you could. Let's see, it's a 10-foot
I-
radius, right?
10 footers.
Okay.
Con saves.
Alrighty.
One failed. The rest passed for half.
Alright, roll it.
Oops. I like that. That's
Alrighty, yeah.
I did a leveled spell, so that should. I'm gonna fly, and then I'm gonna use my movement speed to fly under the canopy now. So still above everybody, if that's possible, but under the canopy.
Yeah, you'd be like 15 feet above the ground.
Perfect.
Yeah, and as you emerge down through the canopy, you can see, the results of your spell. 3 of the 5 dinosaurs appear to be bloodied. 1 is just
Beautiful.
injured. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. Gary?
The pig's basically right on top of us.
It is within melee of you since you are out front. It
Oh,
does not appear to be like it is just doing like the pig squeal and it is just running. It looks like it's just going to go right past you.
Yeah, I will. I'll let somebody else deal with the pig. I'll take a. Let's see. So I'd be, being a local, I'd be familiar with what these things are. I've at least heard of them. Did they have a predator that would be
The
near?
dinosaurs?
Yeah. Do they have something that they're afraid of?
Sure. There's probably like a T-Rex or bigger dinosaurs or things like that.
Like a large size, something 5x5, or medium size,
What
Like-
commitment?
like a 5-foot cube.
I mean,
Look at that.
like nothing would come to mind. Like that's the size of these guys.
Okay. Then never mind. We'll skip out on that. I'll just do a ray of frost on one of the healthy ones.
Okay. Like the one that's not injured at all.
Yeah.
All right. Roll to hit.
Do I have advantage casting from stealth?
Unfortunately,
aware
the
of
boar
that.
kind of blew your stealth. Remember,
Okay.
it's squealing loudly right next to you.
Yep. Nope. No, I was just double checking to make sure it was stealth or not.
Unfortunately,
Oh.
not.
Good. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That hits.
All right, that is a D8 of cold damage and minus 10 movement. That
All
hit
right.
really hard.
That hit really hard, and it is slowed a little bit. Anything else?
Can I climb a tree? Whatever's nearby and tall.
There are trees nearby. You could start climbing it. Just so you know, if the boar does end up being hostile, you would be provoking an attack of opportunity from it.
That's fine.
Okay. Do you have a climb speed?
Nope.
So 30 feet normal?
Nope.
What's your normal then?
25 halfling.
All right, so you can get 12 feet up the tree.
All right, good enough.
The
for me.
boar does not attack you.
Yeah, he's probably a little shocked still.
It looks like it's just running.
Yep. All right, that's it for me.
All right. Dinos. Let's see. So yeah, they're just gonna go charging forward at you guys, doing them. They're kind of pouncing a bit forward in that last one. One of them lagging behind a little bit, but you're right there. So yeah, one of them can't reach you because it got slowed due to somebody shooting it with a frost beam. The other four, they're going to go for the guy that would have been next, which would probably be Savannah, would be my guess, on the ground.
Hello, Governor.
It would. I feel like I would be in front of Savannah, but
Okay.
if you're going by order, never mind.
No, it's fine. It can be you. I was asking. I was
Yeah, I would
just
probably- I
making
would
a
probably
guess
be
and
next.
asking. All right, so Adeline. So these guys are going to be in melee with you then as they run up.
Okay.
Let's see. First one's going to try to bite and claw you. What's your armor class?
19.
So it bites you and hits you with one claw. So that is 16 piercing and slashing damage. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, you keep your feet and are not knocked prone by its vicious assault. The second one's going to do much the same to you. Looks like it only manages to bite you. Dealing 10 piercing. And I require another strength saving throw.
He's gonna make a strength saving throw right now. His headphones cut out.
Yes, he needs to make a strength saving throw.
His Discord crashed. +5.
It was a +5 last time.
No, I'm rolling for him because the Discord just closed for some reason.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he's fine.
You're fine.
The third one in range is going to also attack. This one misses the bite, but gets him with the claws. Dealing 12 slashing damage, requiring yet another strength save. And then the final one in range does its attacks. Just one claw. So that one hits you for 6 slashing and one final strength save. And with that last hit, he does fall. He is knocked prone by the dinosaur. But that is it for the dinosaurs. Savannah.
Wait, so that's 6, 12, 10, 28, 13. No. 16, 12, then 8.
What is a total of 44 slashing and piercing damage.
Total of 44. He's down.
Totally.
Ah, okay. So he's unconscious and bleeding out.
Oh no, I was just kidding. I don't know.
No, he is down. Or she
Okay.
is down.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack 2 of the bloodied ones.
Okay.
with Axe and Surge.
Well,
on
go ahead and make your first attack on the first bloodied one. Miss. That one hits. All right, it is looking to be near death, but it is still alive. Anything else from you, Savannah?
Nope.
All right, Bob.
What's up?
Your turn. What do you do?
So is who's down?
Ithusa is down.
Thusa is
I'm down.
Are you?
Adeline.
Oh, Adeline. Sorry. Similar names. My bad. Yeah, Adeline was with Gary up
Also
a tree.
in
Was
the chat.
first guy in front, and those four dinosaurs ran up and kind of tore big chunks out of him. And he's currently down.
Her.
so her Thusa were the ones who discovered. So I like them. Anybody else? Well, I kind of like. It's not even gonna work.
Welcome back.
This looks like it'd be. I'm gonna cast. All three of them are.
Say
Adeline.
again.
All three of them were attacking Adeline.
4 of them. There are
4?
5 total, but one was a little slowed by Nice Ray, so it didn't get into melee in time.
Hello.
I'm going to add insult to injury, and I'm going to cast blindness on the one that's injured.
They're all injured. Which one are you?
The one that's limping or slower.
Okay, sure. What's the save on that?
Constitution
I'd imagine Con.
saving.
Okay. I don't think it passes.
It failed. That creature is now blind.
Mm-hmm. Anything else in your turn?
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
No.
Oh, 2-level spells. Forgot. Bad.
Do you do anything else?
Not do anything.
All right. The boar is going to run for it, passing through the entire party, provoking attacks of opportunity from everybody except for Gary and Adeline.
Yeah.
Stab it.
You guys can choose to attack it with a melee attack if you want. All right. That hits.
Pretty sure they all will.
So Savannah, you hit. Athusa, Bob, miss. Herv, miss.
Misses. Benny.
Vinny's flying, so sorry, he would not provoke from Vinny as well.
Oh, okay.
That does bloody the boar as it runs past you all. But it is it can dash, and it is going to dash for a total of 80 feet of movement. So it goes right through the party and into the bushes behind you guys.
Do I have a rough idea where it was with my elevation?
Yeah, you can roughly make it out. It's about 60 feet to your south.
Okay.
There is intervening cover. All right, but that's all the boar does. Adeline, death save, please.
Nope.
1 failure. Ithusa, your turn.
All right. Well, we got some dinosaurs in front of us.
Indeed, you have 4 in melee with Ithuza and Savannah, or Adeline and Savannah. One limping along behind it that kind of looks like it's pawing at its face a bit, like it's trying to clean something off of it.
And the ones that are in melee, they're all banged up.
2 of them are bloodied. One of them is looking to be near death. One of them is simply injured.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go with the one that's near death. I'm just gonna finish it off. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm the only healer. He can wait another turn.
She.
Fuck, I'm a priest.
No, Adeline can wait another turn. We have another round.
We have 3 healers in our party.
Yes. All right.
Regardless, Ithuza.
I'm hitting the.
So you're running into melee with it?
Yes, I am.
All right. What are you wielding? A mace?
Greatsword.
Greatsword. Ooh, nice. Roll to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Too late to pump a what is this? Which one is it? Thunderous Smite into this.
Yes, you have to call that before you start making attack rolls.
Even if it's a bonus.
You can. The problem is you have, because of the nature of doing that and then running into melee. There's risk there, so you'd have to declare that in order.
I see. All right. Well, I'm just gonna hit this thing then with regular damage model.
You know, essentially, it makes it safer because you know it hits. So.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't realize. I thought it was just because it was a bonus action. It was called after, but I gotcha.
Aren't divine smites can be added on after the attack roll is made, right?
Divine Smites, yes, but this is a spell, Thunderous Smite.
Uh,
And the reason it's unsafe is because if he missed, he would have to maintain concentration through potentially getting attacked in order to make an attack again with it next turn.
that's the difference. Okay. Versus divine smites, you just it's
After
just like,
you hit, you can
gone
declare
out.
that hit a Divine Smite.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do that then?
Yes, you can declare a Divine Smite on this guy.
All right, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Why don't you do divine smites? They're better.
Sure. We'll go ahead and roll damage. It's just a dinosaur, so there's no special add-ons.
It's just a dinosaur.
Yes, it turns out this is not a fiend.
You think he's dead?
Yeah, you just cleave the head right off that dinosaur. Anything else?
Actually, do I have bonus action heal? No, that'll be it. I'm just gonna
Okay.
fight it out with my bros and
Alrighty.
lady.
Herv.
Yeah, we're gonna take a swing at the other bloodied one.
Alright, you can run into melee, no problem. Roll to hit.
Yeah, it's the plane. Oh, fucking hell.
You miss.
Can I do War Priest?
Sure.
Cool. Try it again. Fucking hell, dude. And
Hey,
then
you're
I'm
taking all the bad rolls for us. It's okay.
Fuck, dude, it's pissing me off. All right, no, then I'm just gonna kind of protect Adeline on the ground.
Okay.
You're the biggest team player there is.
Shut up.
With that, it's my turn.
It is now Vinny's turn.
Okay, what do I got left? How many bozos are up?
4 dinos. And a boar.
Okay. Well,
Don't worry about the pig. I got
what are
it.
the spacings of the dinos?
There are 3 dinos adjacent to each other and in melee with Herv, Ithuza, Bob, and Savannah.
And how far away from them are they? Or how far away from me are they?
20 feet.
I'm gonna fly over. Dragon's Breath. Aim the Dragon's Breath. So I just hit the 3 dinos. 15-foot cone.
Okay, you can do that. That's not a problem.
And that's gonna be let's go acid damage on these bitches.
Okay. And what's the save, Dex?
Dex. Save halves. Yeah, they all pass.
There were all your good rolls, Nate.
The DM took them.
So it's 5, but it's all acid.
Okay, yeah. So the 2 bloodied ones now look to be near death.
And then
And the
that was a
third
bonus
one is
action, by the
bloody.
way. That was a bonus action. Oh no, it's bonus action to cast, action to use. Okay. I read it fully.
Yeah, but it stays
so-
up.
Yeah, but you can keep contrary, so you can use your action every turn for the next 10 turns to keep doing
Perfect.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep. Okay, cool. Cool.
Anything else?
Do I have anything else to do? That's pretty much it for me.
All right, Gary.
Well, our goal and objective was this pig, so I would like to shoot some magic missiles at it.
Okay, well, they strike unerringly. Roll damage.
Actually, could I? Since it's a magic missile, can I upcast that just to make sure it dies?
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, since I don't have to roll or anything. I think it dies.
I think so.
Lordy.
Well, I guess there's no kill quite like overkill.
I wasn't expecting to roll fucking all 4s on that.
Yeah, you, well, there are pig bits over that direction.
Taking bits.
Like edible bits or just bits?
Wait,
Yes.
That would be salvageable.
Did you just launch something towards the fucking pig?
The boar has 11 hit point maximum. It was bloodied, and you just hit it for 17.
It definitely couldn't be brought back to life.
You filleted that bitch.
Like I said, pig bits.
Yeah.
It'll be really good pork chops because it'll be nice and tender.
All right. Anything else, Gary?
I'll just go another 12 feet up the tree.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was exactly like that. All right, dinos. Dinos have bigger threats in front of them as the slower one catch. Let's see. No, that slower one is blind, and it's gonna spend the turn like just scratching at its face, trying to like get like it thinks like there's mud or something on its face, but it can't feel it. At the end of its turn, it doesn't get to make another con save. Does an 18 pass for that blindness spell?
Hi.
It probably does, yeah.
What's going on?
What's the DC on that blindness spell?
13.
All right, so it is no longer blind, but it was the end of that guy's turn, so it cost him his whole turn. 3 in melee. Well, they're just going to pick some targets. So let's see. That one, the first one's going to go for Harv.
Cool.
Or sorry, Herv.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Does a 16 hit you?
Nope.
All right, so it misses. The next one is going to go for Aethusa.
What is your AC, Herf?
18.
Does a 15 hit Aethusa?
Nope. I was muted. Sorry.
No worries. Last one at Savannah.
Why'd you save all the good throws for me? Oh,
And it
never mind.
misses Savannah. Yeah, these dinos are pretty banged up. Let's see. And that would make it Savannah's turn.
I'll put one of the injured ones out of its misery if I can.
You absolutely can. Roll to hit.
Oh,
That hits. All right, and that one dies.
beautiful. There's still 2 in melee with me.
One technically. The other one's far enough away would not technically be in melee with you.
Herb is right here, anyways. Herb
Yes.
and Thuza, they're both right here. Okay, and I'll say my turn.
Okay. Bob.
Is Adeline still down?
Yes.
Sure is.
I'm just gonna go ahead and burn a cure wounds on her.
Okay. Roll the heal. All right, Adeline, you're awake on the ground with 7 hit points. Anything else, Bob?
That's it.
All right, Boar continues to be bits. Adeline.
Yeah. So, thank you for healing me. I appreciate it. What's the nearest enemy?
There is a near-death dinosaur standing right on top of you.
Okay. First things. Well, I'm just gonna attack it, I guess. First,
I assume you're going to stand up so you're not at disadvantage.
I am gonna stand up. Yes.
Okay.
Tight.
You miss.
Okay. Then after that, I'm just gonna cast second wind on myself.
Okay.
Oh god, sorry, I had to sneeze. Not cast. I'm just gonna second
I
wind,
know,
yeah.
but that's why I'm laughing.
Well,
What the?
you space the D.
All right, I get 4 more health.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Okay.
I
That's
felt that too.
that's my turn.
All right. Ithuza.
All right, so there's a dinosaur in front of me.
There is.
All right, well, I'm gonna give it a big old. This is the one that's near death, or that one just died?
This is the one that's near death. The other one that was near death.
Okay, I'm not gonna overdo it on this one. I think just a regular gray sword at it,
All right.
which should suffice.
Roll to hit.
Oh shit!
It might be near death, but it's a lot nimbler than it looks. Anything else?
Oh man, that was awesome.
Team hit. Team hit.
No.
No, that's it. That's it.
All right. Herb.
Okay. Man, I'm gonna regret doing this. We're gonna go for another attack on it.
On the near death one?
Yep.
All right. Roll to hit.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh fucking hell. Ah,
Hey, it happens to all of us.
and we're gonna burn another one of those war priests because I'm pissed.
Okay. Do it.
I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it. It was.
I've gotten 4 today, dude.
That's 5.
Oh, it's 5. I did one in
That's
general
5.
too. Yeah.
Thank you, Nate.
All right.
And I'm
How
just
many
gonna
dinos
just
left? The blind one, Or no, the was one that was blind, and then the near death one.
So was that it for you, Herb?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Vinny, what was your question?
So there's the one that was blind, and then there's the near death one right here. Yeah.
There are 3 total. There's a bloodied one and a near death one that are in melee with the party. There's one that was previously blinded and looks like it's cleared its face, but it is currently not in melee with anybody.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use. Can I change the type of damage my breath weapon does between uses?
I don't believe so.
No, not on that one.
Not on that one. Okay, very good. Then yeah, I'm just gonna use it again
Okay.
on those 2. Try to get it on those 2 without hitting the party.
Yep, you can do that.
All right. I need a dex save. That's a failure and a pass.
Okay.
So, of acid.
Yep. So the near death one dies, and the bloodied one now appears to be near death.
Okay. Any bonus actions I got? I guess I could go into my. I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery and recover a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay. Anything else?
And that's a bonus action, yes?
Yeah.
Yep, that's it then.
All right, Gary.
Well, I'm going to admire my handiwork and then fire a level 1 magic missile at the bloodied one. How many are left, by the way?
There are 2 dinosaurs. There is an injured one that is not in melee, and the near death one that is in melee.
Okay, then I'll fire a regular magic missile at the near death one that is in melee.
Okay. Well, roll damage. Strikes unerringly. He dies.
All right. So that leaves 1 left for everybody else, and I will
Mhm.
continue scampering up the tree. At this point, it's just for the amusement. It's not because I'm scared. It's just like, well, I'm just gonna keep going up.
Okay. Dinosaur's turn. Dinosaur just saw you shoot him. He's going to ignore the melee people because he's not in melee with them. He's going to run up to that tree you're at, Gary. And you're about 30 feet off the ground.
36.
36. Actually, no, he wouldn't be able to do that then if you're 36. He's got a 30-foot limit, so...
12 feet of climb per turn on 36.
Yep. No, that's good. Should point that out. All right, I guess he's going into melee. Fuck it. He goes for...
Bring it.
Herv.
You should have had him go for me and realize he couldn't make it too late.
Yep. What'd you say?
All right,
Herv,
Herv.
you're
The
getting
dinosaur
attacked.
runs into melee, tries to bite and claw you. What's your AC?
18.
It misses.
Okay, sorry. I was making a sandwich out of anger.
No worries. Just don't shoot any arc shoots while you're eating it. Savannah,
Huh? Yeah.
Longsword. Fuck.
you miss.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's it.
All right, Bob.
Hi.
What do you do?
One last one, right?
There's 1 dino left.
Guiding Bolt.
Roll to hit.
Plus King.
That hits. Roll damage.
Under. Oh, I'll just tell you on my turn. Never mind.
Probably won't have a turn.
16?
All right, he is now looking to be near death, and he's glowing. Anything else?
So do I have advantage on the next
The
attack, or does
next
everybody?
the next attack from anybody against him will have advantage.
Remember that Savannah. No. Adelaide.
It gotta be Adeline.
All
All
right.
right, that's it.
All right, Adeline. Adeline?
You're muted.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to do anything. Hopefully I hit her with advantage, right?
Yep, you have advantage on the first attack. That hits.
Uh,
All right. And with that, you fell the beast, and you guys are out of initiative. 5 dead dinos and a smattering of pig bits.
let's just collect all this shit and cook it.
So, anyways, under looking at arcane recovery, all it says is once per day after a short rest, I can recover a number of spell slots. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say anything about using it as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of something else when you said that. Yeah, short rest is an hour.
Yeah, no, I was saying arcane recovery. I was using arcane recovery, so I could have. I mean, it didn't matter because I didn't really have any other bonus actions. But yeah.
Yeah,
so,
it's not a bonus action. Sorry, I misremembered what you were doing.
Okay, very good. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking there's a sorcerer thing that can do with spell points. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, yeah, so you guys are out of initiative. You've got 5 dead dinosaurs and an exploded pig.
Well, I guess I'll start gathering up exploded pig bits because that was my fault.
Yep.
Beginning party.
Now
also- I
after
guess we
using
each drag a
acid
dinosaur.
damage on those dinos, is it still edible?
Yes, it damaged. It basically destroyed the hides, but the meat is still usable.
So if I would have used poison, that would have done other things, though, right?
That would probably have been worse. Yes.
Okay, very
I
good.
would just purify it.
Oh, I mean, you
good on
could
the
purify poison, but the acid actually ruined the hide. Like it's physically damaged.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
But
we
the
can't.
food
We
is
can't
still-
like
the food
make-
is what we care about.
Yes,
food is
the
all we
meat
need.
the meat is perfectly salvageable in the
Perfect.
acid-ridden corpses.
Cool. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. Well, I guess we just start taking dragon dinosaurs back to our camp.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Let's see who. It would involve a survival check to render them for meat. It's an easy check.
I can do that.
You do it.
I've got the highest share of it.
Phenomenal. Can I action surge to try that again?
This is more just how much time and effort goes into it. So you basically, guys, will end up losing like the years. You go all the way through like to your long rest doing this. You don't get any benefit by doing it. It's trivial for adventurers to do. It's just a matter of how long it takes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And over the remaining half of the day that you spend rending these things down, you are able to get a total of 72 days of rations from all 6 creatures.
Also, real quick, Gary, when you did the math, originally you said 8 times 13 or 8 times 9 or whatever, but under doesn't count, right? So, oh no, you were counting. Never mind, I was
Wait.
forgetting.
Yep.
I was forgetting. Yeah.
That includes the collection of Gary collecting of pig bits. Like that did factor into it.
No, I was talking about earlier when we were counting rations, but I was forgetting flask
Yeah,
of
he's
wine.
talking about earlier. No. We have 8, including the guide.
Yeah, I was forgetting. I was forgetting that.
Technically, I don't think we have to keep track of his rations, but I was including it.
It's fine. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I wish you had plenty for I don't know a week, hopefully.
85. Yeah, that's 2 weeks of travel,
Cool.
which should be more than enough to get us to the city.
Yeah. All right. Long rest time, or I guess
Yep.
continuing on adventure time.
Also, I was gonna ask what fat we were able to render out of that. Because there's a pig, so
There-
there'd be a good amount of tallow, even exploded.
Yeah, you got like a pound of tallow out of all 6 creatures total.
Okay.
The dinosaurs were pretty lean.
Yep.
The pig is where most of that
Was
came
pretty
from.
Exploded. Yeah,
But you were
was
still
pretty
able to get some.
exploded.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have the long rest, or are we gonna do the thing where we're traveling and the long rests were
No,
included?
we're this was a single day of adventuring where we went and did all of this. We're going to do a long rest to start, off, and then we'll start doing the travel stuff.
Very good. Just making.
Yeah, we bookend it with long rests that we actually initiate. Yes, we're taking a long rest, but then we'll hand wave the long rest when we're doing long days worth of travel.
Yeah. Yeah. So you would know from this position it's about 7 days to the northeast in a straight line to get to Oh wait, no, I counted wrong. Sorry. Not 7 days. 1, 2,
Yeah, 10.
From there? No, it's not 10. It's 11.
Oh yeah, I didn't count the tile the city's in. It's on the other side of the tile.
Yeah, it's on the coast.
Yep. Well, I didn't even count the tile that it was in. That's why I had 10.
No worries.
Okay, so we've 49 rations to get there, but we'll have to do the rolls and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just rolling for the random encounter, if any.
You could have the our well, we'll call Herv our scout, ironically, because he has a higher survival. He can do his ration gathering for that journey whenever we're done to figure how many rations we actually needed to consume.
Well, it's going to be 11 days of travel, like you know that.
Yep.
However, first let's deal with the first 4 days. So
Alright.
you guys travel for 4 days. Towards the end of that 4th day, in the twilight as the sun is setting, and you're traveling through the jungle, everything goes quiet. Mm-hmm. And you realize, those of you on the ground at least, that before you is a large statue carved to depict a stylized Chultan king. And those of you from Chult would realize that this is a representation of Uptau, the old god of Chult.
Can I get a spelling?
And what's interesting though is so there's like these vines. The statue is weather worn. The vines have grown up and over it. At its base, you see what looks to be a leather bundle, kind of with like some twine wrapped around it, or rope wrapped around it.
It's a baby.
Huh.
The mimic.
Should I detect magic on it?
Or someone divine sense, yeah, one of the two, or both.
Do we have divine sense?
We have a
No.
paladin, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Would be better. Either one.
Both. Yeah.
Okay,
Both.
well, then let's go ahead and cast a detect magic on it.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic. And there is something glowing. Like there's something magical inside of that leather bundle.
Okay, I tell the party this, and yep. Hey guys, there's something coming off this thing.
Are you telling me too?
I throw up hand signs, but I don't know how hand signs work, so it looks like gang symbols. Yeah.
Wrong set, bro. Wrong set.
Wrong set.
Hey, where you from? All right, I'll fly down. I'll stay under. I'll be underneath the canopy but I'll still be like flying around underneath the canopy. So you said like 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah, that would be just below the canopy.
Beautiful.
Okay, so then he can hear me then, I guess. So I will relay this to the party and ask, what do we do? Let's go and touch it, poke it with a stick. What are we gonna do?
Not
And,
to try to be a main character, but I have the reach with the whip in case something bad happens.
I'll just pop my own detect magic. What school?
No discernible school, but you can tell it's magical.
Okay. Is there any obvious signs that it's been put there recently, or does it look like it's been dangling there for a bit? Like, is it new vines?
So this is coming from the leather bundle at the base of the statue, which looks to be newer than the statue by a significant margin. The statue itself is old and weather-worn, with vines having grown up in and around it.
Okay.
Okay.
Would this seem like a gift to the gods, like someone we're worshiping and not making a sacrifice, but bringing a gift to the gods?
Yes, this is positioned as if to be tribute to this god.
That's the word, was tribute. I'm
I
gonna.
say we leave it. Move it on.
I say we leave it, but I want to look at it, like not remove it, but just look at it, see what it is.
Well, it's wrapped in a leather bundle with like twine wrapped around it.
That's tricky.
Can I find the oldest looking plant or small tree and use speech of beast and leaf?
Well,
make a nature check to find the oldest one.
Okay. My nature. Oh, that's a flat roll.
1. Oh.
I mean, trees are pretty old. There's a tree right next to it.
Cool. Let's just ask that and ask it. Hey, do you know anything about this bundle here? And then I give it a wink.
How are you talking to this again? What's the name of the feature?
It is called Speech of Beast and Leaf, and I can pull it up real quick. I can make my words understood in a limited manner by beast and plant. I have advantage on charisma checks in it to influence them. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty limited manner, right?
That is pretty limited. And you walk up to this tree, you ask it its question, and some time, like a minute or so passes by, and there's, trees don't really talk.
Yes.
But that's when you notice that the vines at your feet, which are pretty close to the statue, seem to have taken on a maze-like shape to them, with the statue at the center and you standing in one of the corners of the maze.
Oh. Interesting.
So it's like suggesting there's a path that needs to be taken. Is that what you could surmise basically from this vine pattern? Like there's a specific way to get to it, or is it like a straight up maze with dead ends and stuff?
It is an actual maze with like dead ends and stuff. Those of you who are native to Chult would know that mazes and following mazes are kind of symbolic of Uptau. He's a maze god.
Okay.
Oh my god, I can actually detect. I can use. Oh, I can actually detect magic. I didn't even have to spend a skill slot because I have fire for bulk, whatever thing, racial thing. Oh, sick! I didn't know that. Anyway, okay.
You can also, well, actually, no, I don't think you can ritual cast it. But anyway, so I guess I'll follow the maze.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
we have a lead.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the maze has the statue with the bundle at the center of it, and yeah, as you when you follow the maze, so who's following the maze?
Oh, I figured I'd head in.
Yep. And then I guess I would follow behind.
Okay, so Gary, since
Well-
you're leading, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Before that, is there a possibility I could fly above and give them directions?
It's
Yeah, you
just
could.
on the ground, right?
Yeah, there are vines on the ground,
okay,
like they could
I was
see.
misunderstanding. I'm sorry.
Liam.
Yeah, it's not a hedge maze. It's just they drew on the ground
yeah.
and said, "Here's a maze."
Yes,
Ah, very good.
with the statue at the center.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
All right, so just flat intelligence.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, you have no problem following the maze. Has a few switchbacks that kind of look tricky, but you don't really have much problem navigating it. The maze leads you to the center, where there's this statue of Uptau and this bundle at the center, on the ground there. As you follow the maze and step into the center area, like right in front of the statue, you hear a snapping sound as you realize the twine keeping this bundle closed have given way. The bundle has unwrapped. And sitting there, plainly visible now, is a dagger that appears to be made out of black glass.
Oh.
Though as you look at it, you realize it's actually obsidian.
All right. And it's magic.
And it's magical. Well,
I'll pick it up.
All right, you pick it up. It feels warm to the touch, like it's been recently near a fire. Not painfully so, but unnaturally.
Yeah, like somebody left a spoon in a boiling pot of water and then left it sit on the counter for 5 minutes and then picked it up.
Yeah, exactly. Which is odd, 'cause you expect a glass knife to be cool to the touch.
Okay.
cool.
Well, does it have a sheath or is it just the
Nope.
knife itself?
It's just the knife.
Okay. I'll use some of the crocodile rawhide scraps that I have and just real quick together, take the rawhide scrap, wrap it around the knife, and wrap some of the twine if there's any pieces long enough around it,
Sure.
and I'll put that in my pack.
Okay.
I'll check it out later. But
Yay,
then I'll follow the maze
explorers.
back out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the bundle of leather and twine and everything with me as well. I won't leave any evidence of its
We can get it appraised at a
Yeah. Yeah, as you reach down and grab up the bundle and turn to step out, you realize that the ground no longer seems to have a maze-like pattern on it with the vines.
Okay, so it was a test to get there. I'm guessing if we would have tried approaching without the
Without
maze,
that,
we would have
yeah.
probably gotten attacked by the vines. Anyway, moving on.
Hey,
Yeah.
Gary, do you also have an identify?
I do not have identify.
Okay, I do,
Actually,
but that's in time. That's a later thing.
yeah.
Yes, I put it in my pack. We're moving on.
We're good. We're gonna move on now.
All right. So you spend the rest of these 7 days traveling through the jungle. Uneventfully. Just time consuming.
Okay.
Now, did you say you wanted to keep foraging while you were doing this journey through the jungle?
Yeah.
Then I
Yeah.
need someone to make I need 3 survival checks total. I don't care who makes them.
Don't make me do them. I'm not doing them today.
I can make him.
All right. So
Thanks.
Vinny made
Made
one.
one.
Okay, well, roll the other 2.
Yeah, I might as well roll the other 2.
Okay, Bob, roll the other one too.
You have +5? Why are you making?
Yeah, he has a +5s. We'll use him for survival stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Well, good balance there.
Yeah.
23, 17, and 7.
Yeah. So normally, you for 7 days of travel, 8 of you, it would normally take 56 rations, right? But because of
7
the
of us. Bob doesn't eat.
oh, okay. So
He's a
even
robot.
better. So 49 rations. As you're able to forage, you're going there. Across those 7 days, you guys only consume 1 ration each.
Bang,
Nice.
baby.
Nice.
Down to 78.
And that's when you guys emerge from the jungle. And
With our canoes in tow.
with your canoes in tow, having carried them across the land of Chult, you arrive on your map at Port Castigliar. Or Castigalar, sorry. And you realize that calling it a settlement might have been much of a stretch. As you see before you a stretch of beach, 7 battered huts made of bamboo and thatch, a large structure next to what appears to be a decrepit, broken-looking dock, and a graveyard, the markers astrew, the ground churned up, and the bodies missing.
Oh.
Nobody
Graveyard.
is in sight.
Excellent.
This is like a festing ground for zombies.
And I think that is where we will call it for the evening.
Good spot to call it.
Hey, is anybody